Hello everyone, welcome to Python programming session. Today I am going to discuss about the Python versions we are going to use, how to download Python, IDE used for Python, how to work with IDLE, how to work with Jupyter Notebook and Visual Studio Code. So let's start. So nowadays there are two versions of Python used, either Python 2 or Python 3. But we are going to use the Python 3, which is obviously the latest version. Some companies are using Python 2 who are doing some old projects, but maximum new projects are going on with Python 3. So we are also going to do with Python 3. Now you can download Python 3 from this given link, from where you can download the latest versions of Python. Now if you go to this link, let me show you how to download. If you go to this link, you will get this one. You can download for your versions of operating system, depending on what operating system you are using. You can download either for Windows, Linux, Mac or other. You can download here directly from the latest version, or if you want to download some other versions, go below and you will get other versions also. It's your choice which versions you want to download. Now download from here, install into your machine. It is a very simple installation. After installation, it will be obviously installed into your machine. After installation, just go to your search button, type command prompt. In case of Windows, if you are using Linux, then it's some other command you have to use, or if it is Mac also. For Windows platform, type command prompt, or you can open command prompt, write down here Python. You will get a window like this. That means Python is properly installed into your machine. Now here you can write down any code. For example, hello all I am writing. As I am writing the string, so I am giving double quote. So write down anything, hit enter, you will get the answer. Or you can do some summation, multiplication, all these things also. For example, 9 plus 6, suppose, hit enter, you will get the answer. Or suppose 2 into 3, hit enter, you will get the answer. This is what is a simple Python shell, you can say it. But here all the things whatever you are writing is not saved into your machine, because this is a normal Python shell. You will get the output, you are giving the input and you are getting the output in the same window. But what will happen if you want to save it into your machine, write down your code, run your code, everything you want to do at a time? Then you have to go for something called IDE. The full form of IDE is Interactive Development Environment. These are the software where you can write down your code, you can debug your code, you can compile your code, as well as you can run and view the output also into the same window, into the same software. In Python there are different IDEs. There are PyDev, PyCharm, PyDart, Jupyter Notebook, Visual Studio Code, Eric, Wing. Many IDEs are available in the market. You can use any one of them. Any one of them. Today I am going to show you three things: IDLE, Jupyter Notebook and Microsoft Visual Studio Code. IDLE is an pre-installed Python default IDE. You don't need to install it separately. How? Just now I have shown you that you, after installation of the Python, you will get in command prompt, you will get the things. Also go to the search window, type IDLE. See, something is coming here. Run this, you will get another window, something like this. Here this is also Python shell. See, written above Python shell. Here also you can, just as previously, you can write down these things and you will get the answer. This is also Python shell, but there is an option, file. Go to new file. A totally completely new file has been opened. Here you can write down your Python code. How to write down? Let me write any code of Python. Suppose a is equal to something, b is equal to something, and I am writing also c suppose is equal to a plus b, and I am printing this. Suppose the sum is c. So this is my 2 or 3 lines of Python code. Now, as it is an IDE, as I already told you, you have to save it, you have to run, you have to debug, everything you have to do. So first of all, save it. Control S. It will ask you where do you want to save. Just choose any drive, any folder of your choice. Suppose there is a Python programs. Give any name. Suppose test 1. Give any name. Suppose this one. Click on save. Now there is a run button, or there is a shortcut called F5. Run module, this one. Run module or shortcut F5. You will get the answer here only. So compilation, debugging, running, everything is doing at a time. You will get the answer. If you close this, again change something here, suppose something like this, you are changing, save it again, run this, you will get the answer again. So this is how working with idle, which is the default IDE of Python. Okay, now close this and come to the next IDE, which is Anaconda. I am going to the next IDE, which is Jupyter, but Anaconda is not an IDE, it is, you can say it is an environment. Anaconda is an environment where you can write down Python, R and some other languages also. It is a full-fledged environment. Environment means what? Where different IDEs are already there, like Jupyter, Spyder, PyCharm and many other IDEs which just now I have shown you. For Python as well as for R, everything is present. Now how to download this? This Anaconda can also be downloaded from this link. So if you download Anaconda, remember another very important point. If you are downloading Anaconda, no need to download the Python as previous, because inside this Anaconda, as I already told you, this is an environment. Inside this Anaconda, not only the IDEs as well as the Python software is also installed. So if you are using Anaconda or if you are downloading Anaconda, no need to download Python separately. Directly download Anaconda from this link, install into your machine, you will get the Python also, as well as something more you will find. So I am going to discuss all these things, but before that, go to this link. Again, download from here. Whenever you will click on this, it will go to the below portion. You can download either for Windows, Mac or Linux, whatever is the machine configuration of yours. It is a heavy file, so it will take a little time of downloading this software as well as installation also. The installation instruction also you will get here directly into this website. This is an official website of Anaconda. So how to install and every information also you will get from this official website of Anaconda. Now after installation, what is happening actually? So again coming to this one, this section, after installation of this Anaconda, something called Anaconda Navigator will come. Now what is that? Anaconda Navigator is a GUI version of your Anaconda software. GUI version means just graphical user interface, where you can see what are the IDEs which is already installed into your Anaconda environment. Whenever you are installing Anaconda, this navigator is automatically comes into your machine. Right? How to find that? So just again, just as previous, go to the search window, type Anaconda. You will get see Anaconda Navigator. Click on this. Anaconda Navigator. It is an GUI based application. After installation of Anaconda, it will be installed into your machine. So it is actually opening, as I already told you that it is an heavy software, so it will take a little time to install. Here it is opening like this. GUI application, graphical user interface, where you can get information about all, with pictures obviously, about the all IDEs like Jupyter Notebook, Lab, IBM Watson, VS Code, Art Studio. I already told you the different languages can be done here. So different Spider, different IDEs will be there. Orange, many IDEs will be there. Whatever you want to use, you can. It's your choice. It's totally your choice. From here, suppose right now, as I already told you that today I am going to show you IDLE, Jupyter Notebook and Visual Studio Code. So now after installation of the Anaconda, I want to show you how to work with Jupyter Notebook. So this is Jupyter Notebook. Click on this launch. It is launching actually. In browser, it will open in localhost something you will find. Why? Because this Anaconda, whatever you have installed, it is an server type of things. Whenever any software is installed as a server, so it will be obviously opened in localhost. So it is opening in the localhost environment. It is actually opening the drive of your machine. This is the drive of my machine, where your Anaconda is installed. Which drive? Where your Anaconda is installed. So this is the drive of my machine where the Anaconda is already installed. What you need to do? You have to go to this new, then Python 3. A proper new file will open for you. Like this. And as you can see that some cursor is blinking, here you can write down your code. Whatever code just now you have written, you can write anything. Suppose A is equal to something, hit enter. B is equal to something, hit enter. C is equal to suppose A plus B, hit enter. Again write print, suppose the answer is comma C. After that, how to run this code you have written. Now either click on this one, there is a run option, or you can hit shift enter in your keyboard. Shift enter, also you will get the answer. You can write down anything. Suppose I am writing S is equal to my name. Shift enter. This is saved. This is as a string, it is saved into S. Now if I print, suppose hello, shift enter. Every time you have to write down and shift enter. So this is how you can work with Jupyter Notebook, which is the second IDE. First one is IDLE, this is the second one. So I am closing this, I am closing this also. This navigator also I am closing. This is how you can close the navigator. Next, coming to this one, Visual Studio Code. This is another IDE which can be used for Python, but remember one thing, this is an IDE created by Microsoft, which can be used for other languages also. For example, C, C++, Java, PHP or any other languages. I am going to use it for Python, but it can be used for other languages also. Again, how to download? Go to this particular code and download. Go to this particular link and download. Again, just as whatever is the versions of your machine, click on that version and download. After download, install as a normal installation process. After installation, it will create something like this into your desktop, this one, Visual Studio Code, or you can search in search window Visual Studio Code. This is, click on this. Now some welcome page like this will open. You can close these things. After that, first of all, what you have to do, you have to go to file, click on open folder, choose the folder where you want to save your programs like Python, like this one. In my case, I have a folder called Python program. I have choose that folder where I want to save my program. Just choose that folder, select folder, done. See, already just now I have with idle I have saved one test1, that is also there inside this folder only. Now the folder has been chosen. Now what to do? Again click on file, new file, right? But before writing anything, first of all do one thing, save this file, because as I already told, in Visual Studio you can write down Python, Java, C, C++, C#, any languages. So save this file so that your Visual Studio will understand what languages you are going to use. So first of all save it, because during saving it will be automatically saved into the folder which you have already chosen. Give any name, for example test2 .py, obviously, because it is a Python. But also save as type, be very careful about this, this is very important. In save as type you have to choose Python, because see, all other languages options are there. So what languages you are going to use, you have to choose that. So you have to choose Python here. Be very careful about this, is an important. Save as type Python. Then click on save. See, test2.py has come. Now just as before, you can write down anything. See, as Python has been already chosen, the suggestions are coming. See, I am writing PR, the print is already coming. So you can enter and you can choose this. Suggestions will obviously come. The answer is C. Save this, Ctrl S, it is already saved, just press save. Then go to run without debugging, or you can start debugging, it's no need for right now. Run without debugging, Ctrl F5, or you can press. Either press Ctrl F5 or go to run without debugging. Click on this, you will get the answer here. See, this one. Okay, if you are changing anything, suppose I am changing these values, again save, again go to run, you will get the answer again. Okay, so this is how to write down the programs in Visual Studio. So today what we have seen that how to install Python, how to work with idle, how to work in command line, how to work in Jupyter Notebook, and how to work with Visual Studio Code. Thank you so much for watching.